Guys, welcome back to the channel. July has specifically been a very bad month for layoffs. If you have a look, we have seen 46,356 layoffs in the past month, and you'll see that the majority is coming from Intel, Microsoft and TCS, with many other brands making up a significantly smaller percentage. Either way, it's still very significant, and now into June we are already seeing over 1,000 layoffs. So many companies are cutting back, and do bear in mind, this chart is only focused on tech layoffs. So really, that in itself is quite significant. We're seeing this trend really magnify as time goes on, and more companies are added to this list. Today, guys, I'm going to be sharing with you another company which is laying off workers. So if you want to stay updated on this sort of stuff, make sure to give the video a like and subscribe. The more likes and subscribers I get from these videos, it tells me that you guys want to see more content of this nature. Anyway, we're talking today about Peleton, as you may have guessed from the title and thumbnail. Now, Peleton are looking to project a sales decline and therefore will cut jobs in a turnaround bid. So the New York-based fitness technology company is laying off 6% of its workers globally. Now, that may not seem like a lot, but just comparing that to what we've seen on the chart a second ago, right? We see all of these companies making small layoffs, but over time, it actually does add up. And even though it's only a relatively small proportion, there's real people here who are going to be impacted. Anyway, Peleton Interactive Inc. projected a sales decline for the current quarter and said that it would once again cut jobs, but the company has preached confidence in a turnaround plan under new management. Revenue in the fiscal first quarter will be $525 million to $545 million, Peleton said Thursday, which is missing Wall Street's estimates with a decline of 12% at the midpoint. It also expects full-year revenue for fiscal 2026 to be in the range of $2.4 to $2.5 billion, representing a 2% year-over-year drop, but also meeting analyst estimates. The New York-based fitness and technology company has generated revenue of $607 million in the quarter ending June, though it declined 6%. That still beats estimates. However, total new subscriptions on Peleton hardware, fell by 6%, whilst the number of app-based subscriptions dropped 11%. Still, overall gross profit improved. Operating expenses also shrank by 20%. While sales were once again tumbled, we are seeing the company touting that they will work out time for hardware users, that workout time for hardware users is increasing by 4% year over year in the quarter. It also beat out its own 2025 guidance, which potentially is interesting, and increased free cash flow. So there's some good stuff here. At the same time, we are still seeing Peleton shares falling by 9.2%, which we'll look at in the next few days as well. Anyway, under the new chief executive officer, we are seeing the company looking to turn around its operations, with cost cutting being one of the focus, as well as new products and the infusion of artificial intelligence for more personalized workouts and deeper focus initiatives related to cardio. So Stern has promised investors that new product launches will come before the end of the calendar year. Quote, "In our next chapter, we will build upon our leadership in cardio and support our members' entire wellness journey, accelerating our progress in strength and mobility, and exploring new frontiers in mental well-being, sleep, recovery, nutrition, and hydration." This has been said by Stern. But the road ahead for employees will be rough. The company is once again cutting jobs. It is looking to essentially cut costs, as we have seen several times under prior management. This time they're looking to lay off 6% of their workers globally. The quote is simply this: "Our operating expenses remain too high, which hinders our ability to reinvest in our future." This is said by Stern, a former digital services executive at Apple Inc. and Ford as well. He didn't specify exactly how many jobs will be eliminated, but said that the moves are necessary for long-term health of the business. Stern said that Peleton is also expecting to expand its micro store lineup, or including small boutiques within shopping mall walkways, from 1 to 10 in the US. The question is, will this be enough to turn things around? I think really what we're seeing here is a trend that we've seen in a lot of different markets. We're seeing number one, layoffs. We're seeing number two, companies suggesting or blatantly outright saying that they're not meeting the targets that they thought that they would be, that they wanted to be. And therefore, a lot of businesses are choosing to make what they call difficult decisions. The reality though, guys, is this. When it comes to cutting costs on a corporate standpoint, employees are one of the more expensive things. So whenever a company has the opportunity, it seems that they go to cut them. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in another one soon. Goodbye.